All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Stock Navigator, a private trading room. Today is September 10, 2019. Let's take a look on the market right now. So, as you can see overnight, you will see the market is a little bit weaker. See, because yesterday the market had pushed it back up here, and then they ran out of gas, and now they a little bit try to pull back down. Okay, but in the meantime, if you look at a shorter time frame, uh, you can see that the market is trying to hit to finish this way, and then look like now they try to do ABC here. So let's see when they're going to stop here. So technically, they can retrace back to this area here before they can bow. But as long if they hold up at this long uptrend line here, they can bow and go higher. So technically, overall, the market is still bullish, but in the short term, we have some little correction here. So as long as on the daily chart they hold about this one here, uh, about the multi-week resistance before now become a support. Okay, so if you look at in the shorter time frame, you can see that the market will uh, try to zigzag ABC down here. So let's see that they were able to hold it up at this level, or they break below here, they will get into this area before they can go higher. Okay, so after they finish this way, and then the next move will be go higher. Okay, to the hit to 3000 area again to test the all-time high. Okay, so right now look like they do ABC, and then they look like they zigzag formation. So if they break below here, and then you better watch out for the area right here. So this is the retrace area if they really want to come down before they can shoot back up. Okay, to test this area again. Okay, so that for the EAT. So uh, so you have to be monitored a little bit carefully before you jump in and then go long. All right. So that for the short-term trader. And for the RTY. RTY is doing the same thing. RTY is to tuck into this area right now. So they try to find a way to break out and then go up there. And then yesterday, you see that RTY, they pull back into this area here. Okay. And then they hold up pretty well. And now they try to climb back up. If they check out this high, and then definitely they will head up there. Okay, so right now they finished at 3 3, and then look like they fall back to 4, and then now they start go back up here. So let's see if they're able to punch through and break this high and continue to go higher. But if they the weakness on the RTY, they can go back and then pull back a little bit here before they can go higher. Okay. So you have to be uh, look at the market carefully every step because the market in the sideways correction right now. So we have to see that where they want to stop and then revert. But in the long term, definitely it's still bullet right there because the daily chart it still have room for them to climb up into the sell zone over here. And then for the Dow, the Dow is the same thing. The Dow in the short term, but you can see that they can finish here, they shoot it back here. So right now what the Dow do is similar formation like the ES and the NQ. So they are in the zigzag formation. So let's see when they're going to stop a Dow and then go backward. Okay. So let's see the area they can get into also. Okay. So that's for the, the YM, and for the NQ. The NQ is similar. NQ they push it back up and then they pull back down right into the support level where they have it before. And then yesterday they go up here. So they finished it with number 3 3. So right now they pull 3 4. So let's see as long as they stop with the low, high, low, low. And if they hold up, they revert. And then you can see it right away by look at the chart here. Okay, let me show you here. So right now you see that they do continue to go lower. So as long as they stop, they revert, and then they revert. Okay, and the confirmation that where it they tell you that they're going to come back up and then go higher. Okay, so that's for N the NQ. For the oil interesting. The oil it has been broke out to the Dow trend line, as you can see over here. Okay, so the market is on the bigger time frame. They go here, they hold up at this buy zone a couple of times, and then now they break out. Okay, and then if they be able to break out successful this area here, this is the first test, this is the first sell zone. Okay, if they be able to break above this one here, the next target will go to 60, between 60 and 61. So this is the next sell zone. Okay, so but look like they gain momentum right now. So you have to watch out here. So if this is the first move on the oil when they break out, so we can see it because it test this sell zone right now. We have to see that are they able to set to get out of this sell zone right here, okay, or they will pull back down first and then test it first, okay, before getting some momentum. Because usually when the market is break out and then they pull back down to test the down trend line first, okay, before they can get some momentum and crawl back up, okay. So you can see that as long as if they give up here, this is that what they're going to do here. All right. So that's for oil, and for gold, gold so far you can see that gold is losing the momentum when they drop in the day that we put it right at the top. So they keep going down, they keep going down. So right now this is the last line of support. If they be able to, if they break below this uh, uptrend line support here, they can get into this area here. Okay, but in the meantime, if you look at the 60-minute check in the short term, you see that the oil it try to do look like this is the top of the number three here. Okay, and then if they hold up at this level because they finished it with A, with B, they get into the the retrade area right here. Okay, and then now look like they try to finish the way number C here. Okay, so if I put it back here because this one they drop below the support, so they try to put it back to test out a little bit, and then maybe they pull back one more to finish it five-way for way number C before they can come back up and go higher. Okay, so that's for the goal, and for uh, the the bond, the bond, if the bond is losing momentum, let's say they're able to hold up at this support line here. If they drop below here, the bond will coming down. Okay, the, for the Bitcoin, they hold up at the triangle here. So if you look at on the daily chart, so you can see that this is the first way up. So they try to do way number two here. Okay, so if they be able to hold up at this level and then get get through the downtrend line here, the Bitcoin will get back to 12,000 area. So I look at the shorter time frame, you can see that they finished the first move here, and then they put back down, okay, into ABC. So they finished way number two over here, and now and they successfully put it back up a high. So as long as they hold it this level here, and then they break out, and then they will get back to 12,000 area up here. Okay, so let's see how they lay out. And for the euro it go nowhere. Uh, they bottom out right here, and then they try to push it back up, but the overall trend is still below the downtrend line. So technically it's still bearish, but we want to see how the euro develop because this is the first move up from the bottom here. Okay, and they push it back up. So right now they hit jack up here. So they retrace to the valid area. So we want to see it. This one it will be A, B, C, or if they break out here, definitely they will continue and hit for wave number three up. Or before they do that, they can pull it back up to test to the middle of the retray area before they can allow back up and shoot it to a higher level. Okay, so we will see that whatever they lay out. All right, so now that's for everything there. So for all the indices, so we have everything laid out for you and head to the market open. You can see that right now uh, the the wick is still hanging here, but you can see the wicket look like they want to put it back up. So when the wicket go back up, they will put some pressure for the market to go on down. But if they go on down, then the market will shoot back up. So we have to watch out a little bit here to see how they lay out here, because they come down and then we have a red candle, a doji. If the bullet candle, definitely they will push it back up. If they put it back up, the market, the index will go down. Before the market open, you see a lot of FANG stock, Apple, Amazon, and Facebook, Google, like they all bearish right now. So a lot of red. So you have to be careful when the market open. The market may be pushed down a little bit to finish the ABC down before they can come back up. Okay, so that's it for all the market indices and the pre-market analysis. That's what we have for you. And let's see when the market open and how things will lay out, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we will see you in the room when the market open.